Hello everybody, welcome back to AJ Gaming. This is Disco Elysium. Let's continue the playthrough. First, let's see. Southwest Authority Medium. What's that? Map information incomplete. Required a copy of the city map. I wish that I would have a bit more clue. Because right now, I think we okay. Oh, who else has unauthorized access to find this person? Okay, let's see that kid.
Does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't, I don't know, some fucking mess or I don't know.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pop science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's...
Tell him that, Kuno. It's late.
It's not fucking late. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Raid City.
Name.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
Yeah. You talk to him. You go, Kuno. Take it.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
So, ask Kuno if another thing about the victim close. I'm trying to ask, but read your ledger and name the case. This case needs action and go to your inventory and interact with the damage ledger to make it. Okay.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Ugh.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue?
Brother.
It's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, Waterlogged Ledger, for spelling it out for us. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to Elysium property. Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for
All
example,
RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages.
there's a lot to
From
unpack.
middle of March, you have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all? The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Okay.
arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachon, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter. Yes,
Good.
it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a title, one might say even, one that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Neuron, another The Square Bullet Hole Murders, another yet The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Buka Parlor, even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precincts, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Yes, you are boring. No, you are bored. That's the word I want to use.
I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Okay.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely.
But Kim, do you have a
The
pen?
lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Nor did I give this to you with resentment.
Just a pen, Kim.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes
Whoa,
easily,
fancy.
almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hangman. I look at it and I like it. Okay, the others is the Furies are at home. In the mirror. Nah, so boring. The setting sun, boring. Shit on the stick, what? Hangman.
Great.
Hangman.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hangman. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 4, why yes, your precinct number is 41. Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
What is this? What's this? This? Horace Debbie Berenger?
That is improbable.
Improbable.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Let's
This
start.
one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffiti causes
get it.
rent too high. The
If you want to,
mural is
if you
enormous.
want to read it,
Two
just
silhouettes,
pause the game
a
and
man
read.
and a woman are kissing. The text cut into their form read, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, people call it that thing and that fucking
If I
thing.
don't
It's visible for miles.
skip this,
2 days,
it would
the
take
station's
too long.
complaints desk gets
Like
clogged with
last
requests to
episode,
remove the bummer.
It
You
takes
and your
too
partner
long
are assigned
just to
the
finish
case.
one journal. One journal. Okay.
The
sorry.
graffiti crew is easy to track down. Only the middle ledgers have the literage of industrial paint to cover. The case files do not show you finding them.
Okay,
The
read
crew
on.
agrees to clean up after themselves.
Okay.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options. A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us. No one cares what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger. What do you want to tackle next?
Okay, the unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indeed.
Okay.
Leslie will always
Skip.
take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything.
I will try
It's
to
just
read
what
it.
they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the
In one
nature
go.
of a man. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bystanders and for Burke
Sorry.
to stop dismantling signage and rear mirrors would be for them to stop drinking.
Okay.
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals?
Okay.
and breaking stuff in your own No. Can you keep yourself off the streets?
Proceed.
Threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH,
Okay, public
you're
indecency.
learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. In the process, the ledger sustains damage.
Okay.
He came at us, can't get out of it, which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read enough? It would
Wait.
be very interesting to read.
I need
about these, wouldn't
to
it?
stack up on my
There
experience
seems to be a
on my
square-shaped
SP
entry
to
wound in the
I
victim's
think
forehead. She's been
strength.
sitting there for weeks. on
Strength
her
is
rocking
important.
chair with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall. Her mouth
In the early
big.
game, yes. In the early games, we really need intellect, I think. But right now, physics. Really need physics. So what do we need? What do we need again? Inspect the victim bodies, needs endurance. So this is find out union box, get shortcut on them. No map. No. Whoa. Let's go to Kinema Headlines. Get in front of Kinema Headlines. Okay, I will do that. I don't know what to do. Smoker in the canny, you may have smoking in the canny. Find a weak inside the large building in the north. Okay, we made a call reporting the farm because Sylvie using game trying to ask whether she made a call. Jason for the lynching. Okay, we open the clothes in the trash. Ask Kuno. I cannot ask Kuno. Track down your badge. Pay for damages. I think I need to talk to the owner again. Okay. And down up there to the shop, keep on them. So endurance first. Endurance first. Endurance level 3. Okay.
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up. Also, who knows? Those pages are missing. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle, insufferable dicks. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa or couch. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to... No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real murder. Tum 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 at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor. Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve, was doing it solo. Said it was a real... Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places... Yeah, really lame. So anyway, young man in his no one enters, no one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin, movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he liked his hookah. Stephen was his name. Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Ooh, this is taking a lot longer than I hoped to.
According to type of form.
Okay.
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle, you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
I need to read that again. In the back, you see the attendance listen, copy papers. Okay. Continuous conduct. Okay.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20, but they appear pleasantly vague. These are quite sinister in tone. They all in a print so small, a dozen pages of thin copy paper. Yes, or the rest of the stinking cellulose is it's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there, and something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, permeables. It's not hidden per se.
Okay,
the plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli with your hands. You 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Okay.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly,
Fine.
The slides snap back into place. It should,
Slide the door
without
open.
resistance or sound. The two panels move against it. Two ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick the
Two
tickets.
octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the
Pick the-
thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like lead.
Smell.
It smells of chewing gum. A touch of cinnamon.
Open.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of a young woman in her 20s. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter.
Keep it reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every step I take, it grows. But
Keep reading.
you, every step I take, kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your
Yes,
lungs
yes,
and
keep
the blood
reading.
sucked out of you. Sparks fall like snow from a bow collector. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, no, hold on.
Hold on, hold on.
What? There's nothing.
Yes. I just look at. I just scale up my endurance.
Detective, is everything alright?
I don't even know what I'm reading.
Again.
Nothing.
Nothing said, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness he's grasping for it.
The cold. When you're dead.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex we call it,
The shadow.
because it's always there.
Tell me, tell me.
Ah yes, in the old factory system they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what
Smells so
didn't
nice.
smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Yeah, man. What was that about? Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing. Don't prod at it. It will start moving again. You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor,
Drink. Water.
the water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat.
Drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
What happened? That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard.
You dropped this. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it.
Okay, what's this? Oh. Uh-huh. Nothing. See yourself on above, you pass out and tell the hospital room. Okay, that's
The note is written with a blue pen.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but someone has scribbled. S. I can't. You'll find the filament memory with the offset,
Someone who owns the radio.
which is to say, not very good.
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for... I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
so. Try doing it. How much money do I have? I need to level up pain threshold, physical instrument, flex, powerful muscle, enjoy healthy organs, physical instrument. I think physical instrument is to fight that guy. And this is what to do next. Find out who in the union box. Where is this? Where is this? Got a map. Fleeting dot worker, challenging. Fresh container. So what to do next, huh? What am I to do next? Let's just done this first.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is... Oh,
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly,
Why not?
You mean what I do?
say I left because I needed to get away from someone. What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. People don't have the money to have the...
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast.
Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on. Yes, I know who you are. You're...
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl.
Oh, no.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's still...
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and... Great. Anything else? Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. Well... You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective? I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. What misogyny? I'm just telling you, have to act. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No. What? Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What? What is it?
Call was dominated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Alright. Ready?
The dashboard lights like a leopard waking from its sleep. The lights unfold with a little click.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
Sedang apa nih? Okay, let's do this. Now go stand in front of the camera and in the lights. Got. All right. items, antique bell rifle, shift count.
It's the letter you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's without resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The compartment, it's slightly,
Plus,
ever so slightly,
inspect the
difficult.
clips.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paper. The surface is interrupted. Looks like an official mark.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use any capable light with all RCMV.
This means you can read the watermarks. If you
Any capable light with all RCM vehicles have.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn them.
Any capable light with all RCM vehicles have had.
This means you can read the
Okay.
while a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your
Not
hand.
here, not here, not here. How? Not here. I don't think that's how to.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read? Hey, oh boy, here we go. What are you going? But it was in the track.
How do I do that? How to do this? Come on. Interact
It's the legend found in
again.
the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging.
Browse the case
Arson,
file again.
petty theft, spouse. You don't exactly.
Read the
It
case
takes about half
file.
an hour to piece one together. Not much has
No.
changed in the meat. The acidic
Smells the
stem,
ledger.
like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called therm. If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it? Torturing your own nose for no reason is not conducive to. Your nose is somewhere between great.
I don't know.
The note is written with a blue pencil.
It belongs inside a radio computer. Storing.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-the-site copy. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle, so a metallic drawer slides out from the pull-out toolbox, slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers, and the radio.
How? Not goes 10 in front in the lights. Just goes 10. Okay. Understanding?
Yes.
How?
As you hold your ledger's clip under the head,
Oh, here.
iridescent hologram.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet, the major arteries, you catch a faint glimmer from a...
Ah, Martinez at 9. Let me see. Right here. No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3. The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around.
No.
216 perforations. Considering that nice,
What about the
the last row has 3
After that,
perforations.
I must count. It will show some image and I need to count.
That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record of...
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do.
The first row represents your years of service. That's what it says. Yes, that this next row, the one... Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all our... Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there. For an RCM officer, there are certain of... But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. Yes. Everyone has their own method. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Okay, I've completed. And now find out. Replace the last bull. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. I think we will continue this tomorrow in the next episode. And lastly, thank you for watching. This is EJ Gaming. Let's see you guys in the next episode.